everyone! I reached 500 subscribers. Yay! Thank you so much for your support and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It really means so much to me. I was thinking about what I could do to give back for all of your support that you have given me. I wanted to share my experience about uploading and creating videos for YouTube to help you if you wanted to start a YouTube channel. So make sure you stay tuned to watch all of my tips on how to get to your first 500 subscribers on YouTube. First thing would be to literally just start filming. I have an iPhone 12 and that is more than enough. I believe that most people have a phone that they can utilize in order to film themselves. Some people get really caught up by the equipment part of it, so not having a tripod, not having a fancy camera, not having a ring light. But honestly, those things can wait. The main thing is to just start. And once you start, the equipment can come later. And honestly, it might be better to just start and see if you will continue to do it. And if you do continue to make videos, go ahead and make that investment and purchase equipment. But it's a good trial run in the beginning to see if you will really continue and commit to making videos. If I really had one piece of equipment that would be beneficial, it would be to get a microphone. So get a microphone attached to your iPhone, your Android phone. The reason for that is because audience retention is better when your sound quality is really good. Viewers can forgive and look past bad visuals, but it's really hard to look past bad audio quality and it can really mess up the viewing experience. So I would recommend a microphone if you were to get anything. I can link the equipment that I use in the description below, and that can give you an idea of what type of equipment you might use in the future, or if you do have enough capital in order to buy some equipment now, you can look into the description box below. Another thing that really confused me in the beginning was kind of thinking about what topic things would I be uploading onto YouTube and what would people actually want to watch. And to be honest, you really don't know what your audience is going to watch unless you just start uploading. It kind of goes along with the first point, just try everything out. If something does well, continue to keep doing that type of topic or that type of video. I've done so many different types of videos. Even now, I'm still experimenting. I think this helps me to see what type of video my audience will enjoy, and I base that upon views, impressions, the amount of percentage that YouTube is sharing my video. And once you see a video kind of pick up steam, get a little bit more views than usual, you can kind of hone in on that and cater to your audience in that way and keep making that same video. But even now with just 500 subscribers, I'm still experimenting and doing all different types of topics. You kind of just have to see what works for you, what you are interested in. One of the things that helped me was kind of thinking about what kind of things do I think that I have expertise on that could really help others. Bringing value to your audience is really important. So a lot of how-to videos. One of my really popular videos are how to lose belly fat. And then this video is how to get 500 subscribers on YouTube. These are just things that I have achieved. And these are things that I think that I can actually give valuable advice on. If you wanted to do a video on how to, kind of think about what you think you are good at and then go from there. Try out YouTube Shorts. And I just recently started trying out YouTube Shorts. I did dabble in it in a little bit like last year, but just recently I started to upload YouTube Shorts in the middle of each of my weekly long form uploads. And I think it has been really helping me because YouTube kind of is pushing a lot of the YouTube Shorts out right now to a large, broad audience. Having this type of exposure is really great for your channel. It can bring a lot of new types of audience and new types of viewers that usually YouTube wouldn't be pushing your content out to. So you have more eyes kind of seeing your content. This gives you more visibility across the YouTube platform and is able to attract more people to your YouTube channel. I didn't just come up with this on my own. A lot of big YouTubers are uploading shorts daily. They are growing faster than their competitors or other people in their niche. fourth thing would have to be when you do make your YouTube videos, you whip out that phone and you capture your video and then you're about to upload it. I would definitely make sure that your title and your thumbnail create a sort of mystery, something that people are like, I have to click this video. So sometimes that can be like really clickbait material. Making sure that if you do make it like a clickbait thumbnail or a clickbait title, whatever you promise in the thumbnail, you actually deliver on in the video. In the past, I had a couple videos where I would just put things on the thumbnail because I thought it would make people click. But once they clicked in, the audience retention was terrible, like 1 minute. And that was because I didn't actually deliver on the thing that I put my thumbnail in as. So if you do make a clickbait thumbnail, which I would definitely recommend you do because it can attract viewers, and it's basically how well you can market yourself or your thumbnail. Make sure that you deliver on whatever you promised in your thumbnail in your video. The next thing I would say is to get over your fear of judgment. YouTube is not for everyone, and if you do have that fear of being judged, and that is a stronger fear than you wanting to pursue this YouTube hobby, then I would say maybe don't do YouTube. But if you kind of have some fear of judgment, but it's not like overpowering, then I would just say to get over that fear. I was embarrassed about my channel for a long time, and I can't say I'm 100% comfortable with everyone in the world seeing my YouTube channel. Recently, I did have my friends find out about my YouTube channel. My sister actually found out about my YouTube channel, and then my old coworkers also found out about my YouTube channel. So if you guys are watching this, hello. Once I realized that people's thoughts of me and people's opinions of me don't really matter, and as long as I'm doing things that are true to myself, things that are not out of this world, scandalous or controversial, then I believe that I shouldn't have any fear of uploading any type of content that I want. Learning that and coming to terms with that really freed me and made me able to really try a lot of different types of videos and be unashamed in front of the camera. If you are to start a YouTube channel, I would definitely recommend to really work on trying not to have other people's judgments really affect you. There's a piece of wisdom that I can impart onto you guys. If I wouldn't invite someone into my house, I shouldn't let them inside of my head. We all love ourselves more than other people, but tend to care more about their opinion than our own. So really getting over that fear of judgment was key to me in continuing to upload videos and create content that I love. The sixth thing would have to be learn how to up your editing skills. So once you are kind of uploading videos using certain equipment, using iMovie on the MacBook, any sort of free editing programs, then I would really learn how you can up your editing skills. This can increase the amount of time that your audience is watching your videos, which helps with audience retention. And when you have really long audience retention, or your audience is watching your video for a long period of time, this really signals YouTube to keep pushing your content out, which means you'll grow even faster. Things that help me is adding music in the background in order to make my video more exciting and more interesting. I also do a good amount of cuts, zooms, and zoom ins, and I don't know if you can tell from my previous videos, but I didn't do it as much. I believe that helps with keeping your audience focused and not bored of just seeing your face speaking to them. Another thing is learning about J-cuts, and this is something that is a little bit more advanced, but not that advanced, because once you do learn it, you can kind of apply it to any sort of clip that you have. But basically, it's when your audio starts before the visual starts. And the seventh thing would have to be consistency. I'm sure you heard this around from everyone. The main thing that consistency helps with is learning what works and what doesn't work with your audience, continuing to experiment on yourself and seeing what your audience likes. Another thing with consistency that comes automatically is you continuing to practice your filming skills, speaking in front of the camera skills, editing skills. When you're consistent with making videos, you'll automatically become better, because the more you practice something, the better you get. And then thirdly, I would say once you build up an audience, your audience is more likely to click a video if they know that, oh, Michelle uploads a video every Wednesday and she uploads a short every weekend, so I want to click it because I'm expecting it and I am a loyal audience member. So if you guys really want to get better at making videos, then you have to be consistent and keep practicing your skills in order to progress and get better at making YouTube videos. So I hope that this was really helpful for you guys. I just wanted to share how I got 500 subscribers on YouTube. If you guys want to be YouTube buddies and chat about how we can make our videos better, make sure you reach out to me. You can find me on Discord. You can also go to my Instagram and DM me. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!